Hey guys, we're back, and I promise to be back for real this time with giving you guys consistent content. But today I wanted to show you guys how I make my Thai green tea with matcha mix. Birds of a feather, we sit together and I sit on it. I don't really know the words, and I don't know what I'm crying for. Y'all are actually Billie Eilish fans. I do not suggest, listening to me because I don't know what I'm talking about. I do not know the words to this daggone song. But it is a vibey vibe. Like, I don't know what I'm crying for. Like, she really did that. Entirely too much matcha. But I'm making this to last me like 2 days or so. And I personally am just a little bit tired. So, y'all, I almost thought that I was not recording at the moment. And that really freaked me out for a second. I'm just going to preemptively add a little brown sugar, dark brown, because that's what I like. That's what I like. And I hope y'all don't mind me yapping, because I'm a yapper. And why didn't my best friend, who's also shooting content right now, sit there and mute herself so that way I can hear her as I'm over here trying to shoot my own content? Like, your best friends will really sit there and be really inconsiderate. And I personally just find that to be hilarious, because why on earth would you do that? Ooh, I hear my ooh. And this is why you should pay attention, guys. Hold on, I gotta mix this up. I hope that this is ultimately as fun and chaotic for you guys as it is for me. I really love shooting content, but I feel like I really enjoy when my content reflects. Why do I look like that? But no, I really do love when my content reflects how silly I am, just because I really am. I'm just a girl, a silly one at that. And I really love when my content reflects that, just because it feels way more authentic. And I personally feel like the best way to shoot content is to be as authentic as possible. So if I'm able to be myself, I feel like, y'all will like me more just because you understand more. Slash, I'm someone that, I'm sure all of you know somebody that's just like me. So, but yeah, I don't know. Now I'm just yapping. Okay, so while this is curating, shout out to my best friend Simone for getting me this cup. Just because she got it on my birthday a few years ago, and it's gonna sound like one of my favorite cups in the whole wide world, just because it's very authentic and true to who I am. She got it for my 25+2 birthday. So yeah. 1, 2, mother, 3. And I don't know what I'm crying for. Okay. So now, we're gonna add our condensed milk. I don't know if you guys actually know how to make Thai green tea. Kind of my jam. I love me some Thai green tea. Now, however, if you are like me, where you're lactose intolerant, I do not recommend you doing this often. Or unless you are, make adjustments like I do. This isn't my usual go-to recipe with how I make this. I can't tell you how much I just put in, because I genuinely don't know. I eyeball it usually by how much I know that I actually like in mine, but I also like to do a few things differently. So I'm also going to go in with some oat milk, because if I keep this just straight regular milk, my body will hate me and I will have to cry about it later. And personally, I don't really feel like crying about it later, so I'm just not going to do that. So going with a little bit of that. That was entirely too much. This is going to be really light skinned. Darn it. Okay. Now we're going to press down. Press down. I had to make a little party noise. Press down. And I boom, baby. Isn't that pretty? Isn't she so pretty? She's so pretty. She's so pretty. You gotta give a little bit of that some time to, kind of do what they want to do. But yeah, there you have it. This is me making a Thai green tea. Okay, bye, y'all.